Hey, good morning, everybody. This your man Griff here. As you can see, I'm ain't even got fully dressed yet. Getting ready to prep these documents. Got a 9 o'clock out in Franklin, Virginia, which is about an hour away from me. Just wanted to do a quick video. As y'all know, I went full time, and I don't have. I mean, some people say, "Well, you got a story to tell." I just got some information to share with y'all that I'm gonna tell you. If you're gonna go full time, and note what I'm saying, if you're talking about going full time, I'm not talking about going direct. I'm talking about being full time in this business. You got to have your stuff together. You got to have your stuff together. You got to have a system in place or systems in place to manage all of this. So you can go direct, or you can stay with signing companies, or you can do a hybrid and do both. But either which way it goes, you gotta have your stuff together. And if you don't, it'll blow up in your face. I'm just gonna tell you straight up. My system that I had in place was great for part time, doing it in the evenings, very manageable, no big deal. But when you go full time, and then these companies that you've been working with, and you got good relationships, and they want you to do closings because they rely on you, and they think that you can, well, they know you're going to do good because you've proven that. Then that's a different game. Then they really on you, and they like, hey, we need you, and you got to have your stuff in place in order to handle the influx of job opportunities, closing opportunities that's going to come your way. I'm serious. I mean, it's like I didn't tell a whole lot of companies that I'm full time, but it seemed like everybody all of a sudden know. Maybe they actually read my profile because I have it in there, and I've been getting calls left and right. And then add on top of that, doing the e-notary. So if you're an e-notary and you're talking about doing this full time, so you got the signing companies, direct clients, and then e-notary clients that you're doing, and general notary work, you really got to have your stuff together. This ain't for the faint at heart. A lot of people, oh, I want to go full time. You really got to have your stuff together. And I keep saying it, y'all say, man, why don't you stop repeating yourself? I'm telling you, if you don't have yourself together, and not only that, the most important aspect of it, if your family ain't right. Yes, I know I use the improper term of ain't, but that's what it is. If they ain't right, if y'all don't have things together between y'all, two, three, four, however many of y'all, this will blow up in your face. So husband and wife and husband, cheering, all of that. Y'all gotta be tight with each other, and y'all gotta be able to. They gotta support you as well as you still do your duties as a husband or as a wife. If you're a single parent, to that child that you're supposed to. If you're single and you're dating somebody, all of these things matter. And if y'all don't have that stuff together, and when you start getting these orders and people start calling you and you start going here, there, and everywhere, I'm telling you, it'll blow up in your face and you might start regretting it. Fortunately, I've worked for the last 2.5 years to get all that together. And what I'm going to be doing is probably later tonight, hopefully tomorrow or tomorrow, I'm going to do some videos or a video. I don't know how I'm going to do it, whether just one video and then post it. But I'm going to talk about what I've been going through. And it's nothing negative or bad. I mean, there's a few bad spots, but other than that, everything's been great. But this has been a 2.5 year journey to get me to a point of being able to go. And now some people might be able to just hop out there and do it. Others, you really got to have things in place. And but if you do, I'm telling you, it's a beautiful thing. And the main thing you got to also be willing to do is adjust what you was doing so that you can accommodate what you are now faced with. And if you don't, again, it'll burn you out, and you won't be able to get up out the bed because you'll be spent. And this first week, it was an eye opener. You know, I give much praise and respect to anybody who is full time. And again, I'm not talking about being direct. I'm talking about doing this full time. Okay, everybody get caught up on being direct versus signing services, this, that, and the other. And you know, buddies of mine that are, you know, a couple of guys I'm working with, you know, everybody, you know, talk about direct groups I'm in, talk about going direct. You need to be able to handle going full time. You need to be able to handle doing this full time. And if you can't, because you can do direct part time, you can do signing service part time. The question is, can you handle doing either or both of those full time? I'm talking about getting up at 4 something in the morning like I did because the documents came, and then all of a sudden, okay, the documents came at 11 something at night while I was sleeping. Now I happen to get up, go to the restroom, and I see, oh, the documents came. Okay, yes, I keep my phone on. And now I'm like, okay, now I got to get the documents together. So I get up, doing all of that. Go out to Franklin, come back, and then I got a 4, a 5:30, and a 7. Normally I don't do that, but I don't have that many. I mean, you talking about in literally 3 hours, 3 signings. I really don't do that. I don't do that, but that's just the way it fell. And partly because I made the mistake and forgot to note on my calendar that I had a signing at 5:30. And I had a 4, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do that 7, and I forgot about the 5:30. And then when I went and looked back, I was like, dang. So I was stuck. I was like, I'm gonna make it work. I will find a way to make it work. So I'll get in there, get that 4 o'clock done, slide over to the 5:30, which I already got the 5:30 docs. Hopefully the 4 o'clock docs will come. Hopefully the 7 o'clock to come. And yes, I'm going to be hit today. I'm having my printer in the car just in case, because if they don't have the stuff, then I can print the stuff while I'm out there. That's what I'm saying. If you slightest little mistake, and next thing you know, you got double booked and stuff. And that happened to me 3 times this week where I was double booked because of 2 of them was because I forgot to make a note of it on my calendar. Yeah, and just when I'm talking about my calendar, I have this little calendar of all of my signings that I do. Yeah, I have them in SnapDocs and all that kind of stuff, but I keep this with me so I can keep tabs while I'm driving it out, and I know what I have, and I forgot to put it on there, and next thing I know, I'm double booked. But it all worked out. So, I just wanted to share that with y'all. Stay encouraged. Get your systems in place. If you want to find out about really getting correct habits, look up James Clear, Clear, James Clear. He talks about atomic habits. And when you listen to him, get the audiobook. Look up London Real. I think it's REEL, London Real. James Clear is on there. He talks about it. When you hear him, you'll understand what I'm talking about, having a system in place. Without that, you will fail. It's that simple. You don't fall short because of your goals. You fall short because of the systems you have in place or don't have in place. And if the systems you have in place are faulty, then your results are going to be faulty. It's just that simple. So I'm going to knock these docs out, get these prep for this here 9 o'clock, and then come back and chill and get ready for my 4 o'clock, 5:30, and 7. All right, y'all have fun. Peace.